Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome to another episode of Crusader Kings 3 with the Empire of Anglia. Last time we assassinated one of the Khans, but apparently this is not broken up. Those special troops will still remain in power, who knows for how long, but we'll probably go into conflict with them. Well, pretty soon, and they do have 15,000 troops, which on one side is pretty good. On the other, I think we can take them on if we are careful. So we'll have to see what will happen going forward. How can we break them up? Finally, maybe it will have to win a few wars. It seems that there are different nations who still exist for some reason. Maybe it's just through alliances or something. I am not sure. So we'll have to see what we do about them right now. The Arabian Empire doesn't really represent a threat. The Byzantine Empire hasn't represented a threat for a while. Bavaria is still strong and I'd like to do a few more wars here and there. But for now we just have a holy war here with the Cordobid. So I am going to be raising our troops. Let's see, how do we want to do this? What was the territory that we were going for? Well, the war score is here. Okay, so I am going to be placing a flag on this side. We're gonna recruit, I'll raise the local army. It seems like they're having some conflicts here, like separate wars with the Kingdom of Galicia. Fortunately in here, or who is this? Apparently they've changed heirs. And this guy is not one of ours. But let's see if we can marry into his family. Located in Roma, okay, located. Maybe we'll arrange a marriage here. Our daughter and player heir at this moment. Genius and Hale, let's see, can we go matrilinearly? We should be able to. Yeah, we can go this way. There is a pretty good possibility that if they ever break off, we will be going to war with them. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. As far as troops go, I guess I don't really need all of these. What do I want? I want the archers, definitely. I don't need these. I will be taking this over here. And skirmishers, I don't really care for the skirmishers right now. Let's just fuse these troops together. On the other side, I was thinking that it would probably be a very good idea if we started to increase the size of some of these other troops as well. Like maybe the trebuchet to make it quicker, maybe some of these. Let's get these to 10,000. As we will be needing some really strong troops going forward. Let's see, let's combine these troops. My vassal Duke Gerard has contracted me with has a contract with me that is quite lenient, exempting him from many of obligations I would typically expect from one of my vassals. If I could go to him to consent to increase obligation, it would greatly benefit the realm in the long term. Why? Oh, because he has low taxes. A sufficient incentive. I bet I can persuade him and we get 10 stress. Yeah, we don't have a huge chance to convince him there. We can force him to do so. And we gain the nickname the Bully. Or 92 chances that we spend 75 prestige and nothing happens. Loyalty is worth more than levies. You know what? Let's keep him happy. I don't really need it. Okay. Yeah, we don't even need this amount of troops here. But we might just inherit this war. We'll see. If I'm gonna look at the messages right now, I wanna see. We can demand payment for a hook, so let's do that. Escaping the hook is pretty good. And we can even imprison a bunch of them. But I'm not looking to do any more than that. While this war is going on, let's see. Duke L of Ostrogor has accused my vassal King Sweetheart of having had an extramarital affair with his lover. Sure, this cannot go unpunished. Do we have any dread? We do not. So we don't care if we release them without anything. Neither do we care here. You are of our family, you go as well. There we go. Pretty easy. I really don't think there's any point in keeping this army out. Praise and Brigid. Girid has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Okay, we have no son. Everyone seems to be... At this point we have only daughters. We might have our first queen. Split you up. Take half of you. Let's disband you. And from these ones, I'll split it once more. And probably dismiss one of you. The rest will just bring them over to support. Let's actually go and stop their sieges. We have different places with very small forts apparently. Task finished. We finished promoting the culture in one of our territories. Good. Let's see, where was that? It was probably here. Yes. Now we need to do the same for faith, and we're working on it. Let's continue promoting our culture, and we'll do this next. Sure, sounds about right. Siege 1, let's go back, focus on the war. And the capital next, I guess. Few prisoners can be ransomed. My wife, Empress Girid, eagerly brings a woman before me. My emperor, allow me to introduce Aegida, claimant to the county of Kerosus. Where is this? Sounds like a Byzantine, like a Greek name. Okay, yep, it is part of the Byzantine Empire. Okay, it is an honor, my lady. Sadly, Kerosus will most likely remain out of my grasp without a beneficiary on my side. Do we want to help her? Not necessarily. We have enough claims on the Byzantine Empire if we really want to. But I don't think I want to work too much in that direction. Our culture has discovered the fascination of rightful ownership. This should be pretty interesting going forward to see how many words we can push with it. What do we want to do now? Levy size, development growth, city construction time, that might be really good. Or bombards. Or sappers. Let's get the sappers. Go down to 3 years or 11 years on this one and 6 years here. You know what? Let's take this. Virgix. Something special for our culture. Could really work to our advantage. Okay, we're almost done here. And we are at 1,000 now. We've got... What did we get in the process? Apparently we inherited something from the Earldom of Madrid. We gave one of these away and we got it back. Probably because someone died. Now let's take a look. Your brother and ward. We have a few brothers. He is a genius, handsome and robust, and you do not have a lot of territories. Let's go to... We can invite you to court, because you are now somewhere else. Invite to court, please. We'll be able to hold a feast soon, but we'll do it after the war. Okay. Grant titles. We can grant him an entire title here. Or just one of the castles. Let's give him one of the castles there. Here, do I want Middlesex or Kent to give him away? Not necessarily. Cologne. We'll keep it for ourselves. I guess that's it just for the moment. And I'll give him more in the future. Enforce our demands. Very nice. Actually, we'll give you more now. So let's see. You... Please take over these 3 territories. He cannot hold this title anymore. Yeah, a member of low nobility. Let's see. Let's grant it to this brother then. Make him a low noble, but a noble nonetheless. And we're gonna go now for a feast. Welcome friends, what can we ransom here? It is such a joy to see my friend King Oshir. Once again we eat, drink and sing together. Reinvigorated friendship, huge boost to health. Let's demand their conversion as always. If we can. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, King Benedict approaches Girid and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast, all my compliments to the host. Household efforts, definitely. We want to stay in good relations, that's why we do these feasts. She would not accept, because she's a zealot. Don't really care to keep them in this time. But I do care about converting them. Now for a while I thought that it's a bit sad that we don't get piety, but I guess it would be broken if we would have gotten it like that. A nephew was slain in battle. Education at an end. You have become Midas Touch, our brother and vassal. That is great. As my guests depart, we became an eager reveler. Well, until next time. That is very good for diplomacy. We're gonna go on a hunt as well. Proposing an alliance. You have 3,000 troops and you are set where? In the county of Bourbon. Sure, I like that idea. I must have scoured the farmland twice over by now and still no sign of game. What do we want to do? The nearest market? No. Let's be humbly honest. We didn't gain anything there. Let's see, what are we going to do next? Going to war with Galicia is not something I want to do right now. Here we have a truce. Yes, we do have a truce with Lisbon. With France, we could seize all the Jure lands. Well, does it show us where? No, there's one here. Would cost a lot. I mean, the claim costs a lot. But other than that, it doesn't really offer us much. So we can push instead some of these claims. If I am going to West Francia with the same claim, yeah, once again, nothing impressive. Lotharingia, nope. And the same idea is around here. Well, how close are we to becoming a paragon of virtue? Well, we're still far away. We need about 1,000, which we will get from the churches. Detail lodgers to get more from the Republic rulers. Monthly income while at war, can exhort subjects. I guess we'll continue this way. Go with deconstruction time reduction. Prince Antoninus has been using his influence to push for the advancement of the faction to install Antoninus of Merida on the Anglian throne. He is a member of our family and our dynasty, brother and vassal. Okay. Believing that their figurehead would ultimately be better ruler than I. While I do not doubt Antoninus' conviction, he is only human. If I can convince him to curb these activities, it will make it easier for me to consolidate the power I have over my vassals. So, if he helps me now, I will return the favor. So, we gain 100 stewardship lifestyle. Self-serving or compassionate men will be more inclined to accept this offer. Okay, and he gets a weak hook on us. Leaves the faction to install. Okay. Cannot join another faction for 20 years. Or if he rejects it, we can go with old-fashioned flattery. Remind him that my interests are God interests. And we spend piety. And he's only exercising his rights. He's content. He's content, he's a bit callous. Let's try to go this way. Give him a hook on us. Despite my best efforts to convince him, he refused to leave the faction. Okay. We'll try to sway this guy. What other wars shall we push? Shall we take care some of these factions? We can actually go here and take most of Slesvig. You know what? It's a war for prestige. It's not really a war for religion, but we're gonna push it. Okay, let's take these troops over here. Come on, let's catch him. Perfect. And now you will go there, and with this army we're gonna go here. With this one we can send them home. A dangerous faction. Wants lower county control. These guys. Okay, I don't think that will happen. Maybe the priest will finish his job sooner. Let's designate us as a guardian there. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, like, today is Thursday. I haven't done a special episode for Crusader Kings in a while, like a longer episode, an hour-long episode. And I think I might be doing some of them for the weekend. What do you say? Would you like to see a longer episode for the weekend? I'm not sure that you wanna or not, so just let me know. If you don't like writing in the comments, send it via the email. That is great too. To nurture a relationship between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says Empress Girid. Some of your more influential vassals have children that I am certain Christina would benefit from knowing. Well, let's see. He is a son of a different king. He is a member of our dynasty. My daughter heir will do fine on her own. I think, yeah, she will do fine. Okay, we have... I am very curious right now to see how is our family looking like. Oh, we're almost close to becoming fabled. But if we take a look at our dynasty tree, it seems that there are some cadet branches that have survived. There is a bigger one here. I guess at this point it's very different. Some of them are very different than ours. Look at that. It's such a mix of families. Okay, we're almost done there. And so we're just gonna come through here. Oh, let's see. They've brought a bunch of units. I could be raising some troops as well. Send them there in the battle. There we have it. War done. Perfect. So now this is part of our territory. Let's take a look at our expansion, at our public order here. Popular opinion is plus 16. Crownwood Quartz. Okay, these are like secondary events, but it's only at -5 from wars. In Madrid we have a university now. Oh, yeah, definitely not. They've actually raised. Where did they raise? Like here? Yeah. Apparently they did. So what are we going to do? If I put a flag here and I just click to raise troops, like, can I raise right on top of them? No. Okay. A word of the advice. It is not the first time that I heard talk of what a great servant Raimoni is, and now King Oshir has sent her to my court. She presents herself as a token of friendship between us. Sure, welcome to my court. There we have it. Rebellion over very quickly. Our holy order has expanded. Knights Hospitalier, Order Calatrava. Quite a few troops. Really nice. My daughter and heir Christina has been impressed with one of the knights. Want to be... I think we'll keep her pretty content. Moldavia has a territory here. Another ball? Yeah, sure, let's go to his event. Can we push any kind of claims in these areas? Our duke, our cousin, has a claim in here, in Hellas. And I think you know what I'm about to do. Centralization, development in capital, will take that. I think it's going to be pretty useful. What else could I be pushing here? Duke Tryphon's claims, those are there. Croatia, not yet, we don't have a Casus Belli there. On Venice, unfortunately, yeah, just some territories for our Earl. Let's see, for Wallachia, did we manage to get anything? We do. We have a few small claims here and there. But not exactly what I wanted. Bihar. Nope. Galicia, Wallonia. We do not have any kind of claims there. So I guess this is going to be the war that we're going for then. That will be for most of his territories. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Nice. Let's push this war. Let's see, where is his capital? Here it is. So where do we wanna raise our troops? Probably the best idea is to raise them here. And I'll take some of our armies by sea. And we're moving the flag over here, and I'm gonna raise all of our troops. They have some good forts all along this line. We're gonna have to continue to capture them. Let's see, where is this? We're just gonna straight up go in here and start besieging the areas. Okay, we definitely need more troops there, so let's support them. With you, I'll want to split you up. And we'll go even further in. Maybe we'll go through here. We're still taking attrition if we do that. I guess we'll go like this. Perfect. Nope. Same thing. Well, we'll try that first, and we'll see how many troops did he have? 20,000? 14,000. Okay. This is our smaller army. So maybe I'll take this one by sea. And I want them to land in his capital. Let's go with that. This is a pretty big fort. And what I'd like to do... Let's start increasing the number of siege weapons that we have in the area. Okay, they're uniting some troops. I want to fight them head on. Have a good commander here. Let's see if we can win some battles early on. My vassal King Mubashir has accused my vassal King Valto of having had an extramarital affair. Yeah, we cannot lose devotion just yet. But what I can do is release them. So we'll do all these. This guy... yeah, is a criminal. Demand conversion. Let's see, what else do we have here? Demand conversion. We'll do this. Some of these are part of our family. This guy, are you part of my family? No. So I'll ask you to renounce your claims. I do not know exactly what they're for, but I don't care to have you around with claims if you're not a member of my family. Okay, we're fighting here in the mountains. How is it going? It's going well. He has plenty more troops than the small army of ours. But we'll work. We'll work with all of these. I feel like I should be constructing something else right now. Right, if you take a look at our castle, we need to keep pushing, like for some of these. Look at, that is a pretty good increase in money, holding taxes and control growth. Control growth I might not need that much, but definitely it's a pretty good idea to go this way. For the money, or for more of these. I will start with the next level of meal. Let's see what happened around here. Okay, we won the battle. There's an army besieging us here. And I feel like we should take care of them soon. Here we're taking the siege, we're doing pretty well. It's like there's one more fort here on this isle. That's why we're taking attrition going forward. King Daniel has been swayed, that is great. There's no more faction there. Which means we can stop swaying him as well. We are known for our dedication to our faith. Okay, we are a paragon of virtue. So we can start working pretty soon on the Pope. On Rome at least, because I don't really care about the Pope. It is my right and responsibility to determine what coinage is to be used throughout all of Anglia. The choices I will make will determine how coinage, and by extension my realm, is seen throughout the world. Mint silver coins to facilitate trade. That will be development growth +5 for 5 years in the entire empire. Ooh. Gain some prestige or debase the coinage with inexpensive nickel. There's a pretty good situation where we get some money. I know we gain stewardship, but there's a chance that we will just spend some prestige. And I think getting that +5% to development is actually quite good. Let's see. How are we doing here? Going pretty well. There's nothing much to be said about the current situation that we find ourselves in. Good, another battle won. Almost taken over the capital. Information brokering. Do I want to know the truth? I don't really care. Our knight's Duke's Vithelm wounded dearly. Well, good for you. Our knight has wounded another one. Great. Let's continue forward. My injured cousin, King Etwulf, has been wounded and the injury runs deep. Okay, well. Severely injured. Who knows? Hopefully you have a good physician. Queen Ethelfled has approached me claiming she has discovered who is behind the murder of my kinswoman. She gets a weak hook on us. Nope, don't care. I don't want to give hooks just like that. Okay, we're almost done here, but we're running out of supplies as well. Will we be done after taking over his capital? Yes. So, with that in mind, enforce our demands. And there we have it. The Empire of Anglia has expanded further in. And now, it's a family member that sits on his throne. And so, with this we're gonna close the episode. And we're gonna come back next time as we try to figure out how to get even further in with our religious war. It's probably about time where we start pushing. You know what? They have a lot of their holy sites here. And they have control over them. Close family opinion, we should break some of that. Martial per level of devotion, we should take away some of that. Monthly piety per powerful vassal on the camp. We should definitely take away some of his holy sites. But until next time, I wish you all a wonderful day.